All right, here's a vocab lesson 10 video. Make sure that you write down the definition, the word, part of speech, and examples. First word is elite. Part of speech is noun. Definition, the best or most skilled members of a social group, a narrow and powerful group. One of the best examples I have is of Navy SEALs. They are obviously very elite at what they do, as well as professional athletes. So those are elite people. They are a powerful group. They're the best or most skilled. Next word is emancipate. This is a verb. Definition, to set free, to release from slavery or oppression. So there's a picture of a slave being released. This is obviously the most popular back during Civil War. President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. Another example would be of a teenager or a person emancipating themselves from their parents. Doesn't happen very often, but it has happened where they break away and they set themselves free. Emphatically is an adverb. Definition is forcefully or assertively. Here, being a baseball and softball umpire, sometimes you have to make calls, safe or out, at play at the plate or something like that, and you have to make it emphatically. You have to be forcefully with your calls. Another example would be when a parent is emphatically trying to get their point across to their kids. Encompass is the next word. This is a verb. Definition, to surround, to contain or include, to bring about or achieve. So one of the best examples I could come up with is when you are surrounded by something on TV. If you watch any zombie shows and the main character gets surrounded by zombies, as in the picture there, they are encompassed. Next word is encumber. This is a verb. Definition, to hinder, to weigh down, to burden. So carrying a whole bunch of bags as you're going to the airport, you are weighed down, you are encumbered with all those bags, all the luggage. Another example, if your house is anything like my house and you have laundry baskets of clothes all over the place, you're hindered, you're weighed down, you're burdened by how much laundry that needs to be done and folded and all that good stuff. Next word is enjoin. This is a verb. Definition, to command, especially in law, to forbid. So obviously a judge is going to do, is going to enjoin, he's going to command. Also another example of this would be parents, when they forbid you to do something. Ensue is the next word. This is a verb. Definition, to come next or follow, to happen as a consequence. So a good example of this would be when a basketball team beats a top-ranked basketball team, or there's a big upset and the crowd storms the court. What comes next after that big win is this huge celebration. So that ensues. Episode is the next word. This is a noun. Definition, an event or a series of events that is part of a larger continuing experience. An incident in a written work. An installment as of a series of TV programs. So, of course, TV, all kinds of shows, Netflix, Amazon, shows on TV. The Walking Dead is an example of, they have episodes, weekly episodes. Equilibrium is a noun. Definition is a state of balance, mental or emotional poise. So an artist, someone that has to really, they have to have mental poise, and they have to have good equilibrium as they create their artwork. Another example would be someone who's walking a tightrope. That's more going towards that state of balance, or their equilibrium. And the last word is erratic. This is an adjective. Definition: not steady, uncertain, irregular. So a lot of times you hear the word erratic used with erratic behavior. This would be a good example of Britney Spears in the picture on the right. She looks completely normal. She has her kid. They're at a pumpkin patch, it looks like. And then the picture on the left is her when she shaved her head. That would be erratic behavior. I asked my wife what another example of erratic would be, and she pointed at our two kids. And yes, living with young, pretty much both our teenage daughters, when one steps in the other's bedroom, their behavior becomes quite unsteady and uncertain and irregular. They are erratic. So those are your 10 words. Make sure that you get the Cornell notes written down and completed, and then also do the vocab writing assignment that's on Schoology as well.